Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining our live webinar today. Today, we are very happy to be able to start on time. It's 2 p.m. right now in Singapore, and we have Aleb, our senior account executive, and we have Samantha, as well as Davina from our account management team as well, to share with you all how can you do, or rather, how can you cross-launch to the Amazon European store and to grow your brand presence in Europe. Okay, so at any point of time, if you have any questions, do let us know in the Q&A box at the side. So my name is Jun Liang. Today I will be around here to assist any Q&A if you have, together with the team as well. Okay, we'll start on time so that we have the time to go through any Q&A that all of you will have. Now, all these sessions will be recorded and you will be available for playback in our official YouTube playlist. So don't worry about taking any screenshot, anything, but if there's any resources, we'll try to also share it in the video description when we upload to the YouTube channel as well. So always remember, if you are watching this recording on a later date, always refer back to Seller University or Seller Central Help, especially for things like policy updates, etc. Do take note of that. All right, so these are the, so these are important notice, just take a quick read over that. All right, I'm going to pass on the mic to the presenters now to take you forward to expanding your business to the other regions. So, yep, all right, I'll hand it over to Aleb. Thank you. All yours.
All right, thank you very much, Chun Liang. So welcome everybody to today's presentation on expanding into Europe and UK. Just to do a quick overview, my name again is Alavia Mandloy. I'm an account manager at Amazon, and with me on this team on the call today is Jun Liang, Samantha, and Davina, who will work together in our global sales team. We'll be covering 4 main topics today in our agenda. Number 1 will be the overview of Europe's e-commerce potential. Number 2 is going to be how to get started on the Amazon European store. Third, what is the compliance, regulation, and VAT for EU and UK? And finally, pan-European FBA. So let's get started with topic number 1, the overview of e-commerce potential for Europe. So in Europe, e-commerce scene is booming, and it's projected to cross over $1 trillion USD in revenue by 2026. In the next 4 years, by 2027, e-commerce revenue is expected to reach a new peak and will grow significantly at a 41.3% from 2023. Evidently, this is a sign there's a great opportunity for businesses to enter or expand into Europe's e-commerce scene via the Amazon European stores. Now, Amazon is in a great position as we are present in 4 out of the 5 largest countries in terms of e-commerce size, with UK and Germany being the 4th and 5th. After the US and Amazon.com, Amazon.UK and Amazon.Germany DE are great opportunities to cross-launch, to grow your brand in countries with high e-commerce potential. With just 1 account, you can get access to over 8 stores in Europe: UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Sweden, and Poland. Now, let's have a look at some key insights on what makes Europe so attractive for third-party sellers. We have over 227 million monthly unique visitors to the Amazon Europe stores. Over 125,000 European SMEs are selling more than $1.2 billion worth of products to customers worldwide. This allows us to reach customers in over 28 European countries. Clearly, expanding to Europe would be the next best opportunity to build your global footprint. Now, expanding into new international accounts is an exciting opportunity. However, it does also come with several key concerns. Let's address some of them right now. Some of the key ones are understanding the customer demand, managing multiple Amazon store accounts, navigating compliance and VAT regulations, managing shipping, returns, and refunds. So let's talk about the integrated European selling solution that Amazon provides. First, there are available tools on Seller Central to allow sellers to explore consumer demand data, as well as data of similar ASINs and its potential in these countries. These tools are called the Product Opportunity Explorer and the Marketplace Product Guidance. Secondly, with Amazon Global Selling, you can reach hundreds of millions of new customers. List and sell your products on any of our stores in Europe. Thirdly, with BIL, Build International Listings, you're able to list your products just once and then sell in all 6 Europe stores in their specific languages. The best part is that your reviews and ratings can also be ported over to EU UK listings. So you're able to create offers from a source store to a target store where this ASIN already exists, where your reviews and ratings will then be ported over. BIL synchronizes the offer prices in the target store based on the price you set in the source store and your price rules. Next, we have the Pan-European FBA. This enables you to sell across Europe by helping you place inventory closer to your European customers and by fulfilling and delivering orders at a lower cost and in less time. Lastly, Amazon has a list of trusted service providers to ease the entire expansion process, all at a subsidized rate. Now, next, with Pan-European FBA, it also makes your products eligible for Prime and visible to millions of customers across Amazon's European stores. FBA sellers that joined Pan-European FBA increase sales by an additional 30%, and you save on your fulfillment costs by up to 53%. To be eligible for Pan-European FBA, a seller must be VAT registered and enable at least 2 countries for Amazon to store your products in, such as France, Germany, Italy, Spain, or Poland. By storing goods in countries other than your home store, you will have to take consideration of additional VAT reporting requirements. Amazon supports your growth by providing the resources and solutions that can help you with these VAT compliances. Now, logistics and fulfillment. How will Pan-European FBA integration benefit your business? Number 1, you send your inventory to an Amazon fulfillment center in EU, such as Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. And Amazon will store your inventory across our EU fulfillment network in the countries that you've enabled for inventory placement in order to meet your anticipated customer demand automatically. We distribute your inventory across these countries for free. Number 2, we provide fast delivery with the Prime badge. Again, you get Prime eligibility once you are on Pan-EU FBA, Pan-European FBA. Number 3, ease of customers management. With Amazon's help to provide a 24/7 customer service, you receive the peace of mind post-sales that Amazon will provide you with customer support in the local European language and assist you in handling all customer inquiries, returns, and refunds. Now, let's explore the various logistics and fulfillment solutions that you can undertake. We have 3 options available: Pan-European FBA, European Fulfillment Network, and thirdly, Merchant Fulfillment Network, otherwise known as MFN. The most popular option is Pan-European FBA. With EFN, it enables thousands of businesses to sell across the border easily without the requirement to register for VAT in the destination store. It allows FBA sellers to store their inventory in a local fulfillment center and then fulfill orders across the border, maximizing inventory control and flexibility. Let Amazon ship your eligible items with the Prime badge to your customers. Please keep in mind, EFN is available only between the UK and Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and vice versa. For MFN, a seller will handle all the logistics and shipment on their own, and VAT obligations are to be determined with your tax advisors. So to wrap up and to get started, this is the main process to register an account on EU and UK. Firstly, via the Add Marketplace in your Sell Globally tab within your Seller Central account. You add the EU and UK account. This will then trigger the seller identity verification and KYC. This is regardless of your status on Amazon's other stores, you do need to go through this again. It's unique to EU and UK Amazon stores. You will then be required to register your VAT and other compliance requirements, as well as set up your European store listings using BIL, Bill International Listings, that I mentioned earlier. Thereafter, you're ready to sell. Merchandising tools can help your product stand out from the competition and stimulate sales. There are several options you can choose from when creating a promotion, such as PED, Prime Exclusive Discount, sponsored products, or vouchers. Now, moving on, I'll share it to my colleague, Samantha Sweet, who will be sharing more about EU and UK compliance regulations and tax, among other things. Thank you, everybody. Here you go, Sam.
Yeah, hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Samantha. I'm also an account manager from Amazon Global Selling Team. So yeah, let's start about UK and EU compliance regulations, tax, VAT, and extended producer responsibility, which is in short EPR. So what does VAT stand for? It stands for value added tax and are taxes on consumer spending on the value of goods and services in Europe and UK. So a seller must register for VAT number in each individual European store and follow the country's VAT regulations. So it is very important for you to meet your VAT and tax obligation in all countries where your business operates. So remember, please consult your tax advisor for any guidance on how to meet your VAT obligation. So the good news is we have VAT services on Amazon that provide end-to-end tax compliance solution. It's fully integrated within the Seller Central, where selling partners can manage the entire registration and monthly filing activities from one point. So VAT services on Amazon has its own dedicated seller support team, which support EU 5 languages and Mandarin. So you do not have to be worried about all the language barriers. And also sellers can raise queries to this team via the Contact Us button on your Seller Central account. So I will leave this page here where we are able to scan the QR code to find out more details on VAT services on Amazon. All right, so let's talk about what is extended producer responsibility, EPR. So EPR is an environmental policy principle that makes the producer responsible for the entire life cycle of the product. So from product design to end of life management, including waste collection, sorting, and recycling. So if you are planning to sell in Germany, France, or Spain, do remember that you need to comply with the EPR regulations. So an EPR registration is required in order to start selling. So therefore, most sellers, especially if you have adopted FBA, need to obtain an EPR registration number. Of course, if ever in doubt on whether you are doing it correctly or what you need to stay compliant with EPR regulation, you can get in touch with the EPR services on Amazon. So good news is Amazon is here to help you meet your EPR compliance. EPR services on Amazon is a compliance solution that allows you to actively manage your EPR requirements in Germany, France, and Spain. This includes one-time registration and also ongoing filings. We collaborate with EPR service providers to make it easier for you to fulfill your EPR requirements and enable your compliance. So here are the features and benefits. First, it is cost effective. Secondly, it is very easy because Amazon and your EPR service provider will take care of the complex, costly, and time-consuming processes for you. And thirdly, Amazon also provides self-service help content as well as dedicated customer support. So there are compliance regulations that you have to adhere to when entering EU and UK, depending on your products. Here are some examples of common regulations. First, which is product safety and compliance. Secondly, Europe responsible person requirements for CE mark products. Third, products requiring additional approvals. And also lastly, Amazon's program policy. I will leave this screen here for a moment because you can find more information on the QR code shown here as well as on government's website. And it's also the responsibility of sellers to ensure that compliance of their products are met before you begin your expansion into these new stores to prevent future issues from arising. Yeah, so let's begin your journey today. Start with creating an Europe account on Seller Central and registering your VAT and EPR. So while waiting for your registration to be approved, you can start creating your product catalog and getting list approvals after which inventory planning can be done. So once your VAT and EPR numbers are confirmed, you may proceed to ship the inventory, and once it's received by Amazon's fulfillment center, you may begin selling and promoting your product. Yeah, so we have come to the end. We hope that you have enjoyed today's session on selling in the Europe and are one step closer to expanding your products and your business and reaching millions of new customers. My name is Samantha, together with my colleague Elab. I'm not sure if you can see him here. Yeah, we are excited to be part of your journey and assist you to launch and grow in the European stores. We look forward to helping you grow your business, and let's work hard, have fun, and make history. Of course, we have come to the end of the slides here, and yeah, here are the QR code that you can scan and download our registration guide, especially for EU stores. So I will leave a moment here for you to actually take a photo and print. All right, so any other topics that you're interested in, please let us know. And you can also take a photo here to actually understand that we have an ongoing and also upcoming webinars and events that you can register now. So yeah, do register, and also that's all the educational resources that as a seller yourself, you're able to understand and be compliant. Yeah, so let's start the Q&A section now. Do you have any questions?
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
No. Yeah. So maybe what do you think is
Yeah, usually we have questions from sellers asking like, should I expand on just UK or should I expand like all at once, which is the EU5, containing like UK, Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. And our response like from both of us is more to like understanding like what is your product fit, and have you done any of your product researching, and is your product actually compliant for those specific countries. So I always share with my sellers like if let's say like your product is eligible to sell in UK, may not be compliant or eligible to sell in France. So always do a very thorough product research and understand the region's compliance in order to actually begin your expansion into that specific store.
any questions? Let us know. Yeah, we'll still be around for a few minutes. Right, or if any related questions, you can type in the Q&A box as well.
And also maybe just a very gentle reminder that our November and December topics are out. So do subscribe and also like stay tuned. So do we have any more questions?
Let me see. So, I guess, ready now, if you actually sign up in a later date, I may have missed out those questions in the registration form. If that's the case, do let us know right now. If not, we will end the webinar in about 1 minute's time.
I was
What's email?
I just wanted to remind everybody that for those that are interested, who are interested, I just want to highlight this again. EU and UK can be quite complicated, overwhelming. Sometimes even if you're here, you're not really sure how it applies to your business. So please do scan this QR code. It'll fill up a form that will come to us that we can then try and at least get you started and put you in the right direction, or share with you the resources again. I think just to highlight again, to stress upon one really advantage of Amazon is we do have a lot of programs and initiatives to support sellers into Europe and UK, which are quite cost effective, are integrated into your platform. So it allows for a more seamless and efficient experience. And, we'd be happy, me and Sam would be happy to share more about this. And, if you reach out to this, if you have any questions. So I think that's like kind of the last report we can share, which I think could be quite helpful. Yeah, we wish everyone a great journey into EU and UK and hope you do very well, and it's a fruitful endeavor. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.